let's go again. Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's go. Last time we left off, the tower apparently had activated or something, and we got our spear back, although it fucking destroyed in 10 seconds. So now let's go up.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
The what? Oh. Well, that's cool. I'll sell those for a lot of money. And use them for some crafting. No, jump! My god. What the fuck are you doing, Aloy? Come on! You just gotta jump over there. Thank you. God damn. Let's go. Right there.
There we go.
Oh. Yahoo!
Now, how to cross over to the spire.
This.
Right. Should be able to get up there now.
United Bank of Easy. I'm alive. I'm alive. And let's go back up. Now that I know the way, it's gonna be way faster. Up here, down here. No, come on. My god, I hate parkour in this game. Even though it's literally half of this game. I'm so bad at it. Let's go, get it over here, get up. Oh.
I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me slants. Looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me.
Hopefully.
Doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way.
Where? Oh, let's go. Maybe over here. Go. Stop it. Thank you. Come on.
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Oh, that was so close. That was way too much close. Hey Marwan, nice to see you.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
Going up.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
They're gonna be super scared. They're gonna be like, "Hey, yo, what the hell are you doing?" And it starts raining, of course. Just my luck. is a Forbidden West.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out.
Took you long time.
To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my rules.
For real.
Rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why don't take one of those backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll confide your heart.
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
Oh, even for me? How dare you? I will dead ass find you, mate. Feels bad, eh?
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Marad know what I found.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle. I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Just
Hades.
literally 3 seconds.
The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tenakth. They allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier.
How lucky.
Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
No temno se je.
Aloy,
With a wife.
it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Indeed.
Really? Must you?
Good weapon. What the hell is that? A teapot?
Try it on.
Is that like helmet?
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens
Where's the
remind
sun?
you of our eternal gratitude.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you. I had stuff to say, but sure. Just
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I'm ready now, let's go. Pretty scared of.
I need to attach the Master Override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
What about this? What can I do with this?
Is that a statue of me? That's new. Guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
It's good.
Dowager Queen Masadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
Come on.
My humblest thanks to you, great
Oh,
champion,
please.
for
Can I skip?
delivering my mother.
Thank you. I really don't give a damn. That's what everyone wanna say, bro.
It's part of the Deathbringer we defeated.
Can I loot some?
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
You okay, Ella? Look like you're holding a fart.
Save you.
There,
We're worried.
the workbench.
It's good, good.
Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it. Even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you...
Always.
How you be?
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk. May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been
love her.
looking after Nasadi and Itamen. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Precisely.
I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
The shadow card.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were fought, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of, but Captain rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in
That's nonsense.
It's the truth.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Itamen must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or two.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Itamen?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Itamen's, except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy... Ugh.
Understandable. See ya.
Well, I know.
Always,
but if I can't...
Bye, fellas. See ya never. Now let me get me some magical techno spear. Spear upgrade. Thank you.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Deeply honored to save you.
Shut the hell up, bruh. Who is you?
Carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
What a damn name.
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled.
Oh, I remember this one.
But we pushed through.
This is the one that sprays fire, like a flamethrower. This is a scrapper, I think. God damn, it's been such a long time.
Looks like a memorial.
For me.
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Who? Give me a name. I don't know no one who died in that battle. No friends. Nope. Just bots.
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
Nah, I'm good. Let's go.
I need a little.
Oh, wrong choice, but whatever. I can talk to. Anybody? Anyone? Please. Yeah, use the king. Kom hier, va. What's up, bro? Yeah. Fuck off here.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger. Twice the size. Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right.
Thank you, bruh.
I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a knock? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but we've negotiated a truce. Another embassy will be held in just...
When you say years...
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I
Your father being
ask
nasty.
if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Bear. Getting them to talk to us again after that was...
Understandable. Itamen.
Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. God keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamen comes of age, I hope to step aside, free of the crown. I might finally be able, perhaps even accompany you on one of...
You make it sound easy.
That's our bring
What
giver.
makes this coming embassy so...
Just like today, it is special. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav.
Soldier.
No. Not in this case. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reigning in, certainly. But he was captured during a heroic defense and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav.
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. How did you get the Tenakth?
The same way I got you to talk.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like metals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gift seemed... But this coming embassy is the best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Alright, then I'll go.
One moment, Aloy. Since you left, I've thought...
This isn't really the...
But it has to be. The way you left before, I'm not trying to stop you. When your mission is over, long enough for us to...
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But... this mission, what happens after...
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy.
Hey. Best brother. He the best brother. It's good, Murad and Vad.
Aloy, are you...
Yeah. Let's go. Time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the sun. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Thank you, madam. He was among the best, man. Where the... The knife. Sneaky, sneaky. Cerebrowski. I don't want to risk dying, so I'm gonna go alone. That tower looks dope though.
Am I the one to hold?
Yeah, and I don't want to get the copyright strike. Thank you. What's up, bruh?
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
What's wrong,
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
Real life danger sense.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine.
Thank you.
Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
Man, it's not being scared ass kid. Yeah, I
I
need to
see
go like
smoke,
with an embassy.
but not a lot of activity.
I've got skill points to use. The real question is on what should I use them? Where's the limit to my inventory? Items, file scripts, resources, I got fucking office. Especially our podcaster. Notebooks. Borrower and the scrounger.
Smoke's probably coming from...
Let me check what skills are good to buy. Let's see what skins. Get first. Let's see, I'm definitely someone who likes to use stealth, warrior, resonator blast, fast strike, enemy to me attack, build up energy on your spear, now for tap, what's your target? Oh, I might do that. Trapper, what do you have? Quick trapper, I don't like traps to be honest. Christopher healing potion, can I say no help? It will take blast linear and check. Let's remember the noise of the stand stealth with the stealth to protect the ship. do like that. Yeah. Sunset deals more damage, that does something. Okay, come on, I can fucking go invisible. Don't tell me this is not incredible. But that warrior skill did look dope, so I will definitely get that. What's this?
Something machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ah!
Great.
Fucking idiot. Do I never see? Oi.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died.
Oi.
Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really?
Not me did.
Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman. Proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Fuck. I hate that guy.
Studious Wadis.
Oh, shut the hell up before I kill you.
Studious Wadis sent Erend and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey!
Shut the hell up.
Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the Smith and Chainscrape would let you use his workbench.
Thank you.
As for the Bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows.
Acid arrows.
Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Use one like that idiot.
I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back.
Oh,
hey!
He is really good.
Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Nah.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Sorry.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the Sun.
Oh, I swear to God, if I can, I will kill you.
Trust me.
Can
gotta
I?
find Erend.
Can I?
But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Come on. Come on. Oh, nice. Oh my god, my drift is horrible. Oh god, I need to fix my controller again. Gotcha. Frost bombs. Let's go. You never know when you might use them. But they'll be always preferred. Campfire for a quick save. Quick save, please, one quick save. Dub. Go down. Jeez, can I get down slowly?
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Sentinels. Packing locked. Cast fire. Resistant.
Machine's weak to fire. Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe. Okay, better.
What is that?
Gemstone. It's green like glaze, but it's hard and shiny. wonder if merchants would be interested.
I see. Is there like a secondary mission thingy right there? Main to the brink. Side my side. Script finding. Okay, let's go first to change script. It's right here. What the fuck?
Must be chain scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
A bow
I'd be
upgrade?
able to
Oh,
tinker
yeah.
with my other gear too.
Shiny, shiny, you don't hide from me. Come here, come here. Oh, I already got two of it. Makes me wonder if I missed some in the beginning of the game. Oh, I probably definitely did. Come in. Come in. Oh, come on, don't tell me I have to go from the front door like a savage.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
Those have a special heads in. Goddamn. Notice that nobody has swords in here. Just
By
hammers,
the
mallets,
forge.
spears. Petra.
Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
I don't know who
Not
you
a
are. I
moment too
completely forgot
soon.
about you.
Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
What the hell?
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those
Okay,
are just the
people
latest
teleporting.
malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barrenlight I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind.
We got machine kill.
Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
Come on.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
You know what they say? More beers, less tears.
Bit early for you to be up and about, isn't it?
Move it. Good afternoon, dying
What
man.
happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened. Won't be the
What mine?
northeast. I told, but
How the...
I really don't think about your quest though. Just want to pick it up in case for later. Hell, even listen to what your quest is. Do I feel bad about it? Nah, I'm good. Touching the good mustache. I'm good.
How am I supposed to work with a hammer in this state?
Got that discount for saviors? Guess not.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Thank you.
Almost ready to go?
Workbenches.
Why didn't I just upgrade at the workbench back in Meridian? Let's see, trap crafting, outfit upgrades, weapon upgrades of course. Locks, yeah, definitely gonna go with the bow. Okay. That will be all. Maybe an outfit upgrade. Sure, why not? Oh, I can get a second one. Trap crafting, let's craft a few. That will be good enough for now.
Nora in the dance. Now I've seen everything.
Alright, good.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Aaron and help him clear the bristlebacks.
But first, let me grab a few beers. Because why not? What's up, Mildew? Oh, God,
hey, Mildew. Mildew. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you?
Oh, yeah. But the equipment I need to make my... And don't get me started on the Ulvin disc...
And if you...
I make meals.
How did you end up in...
Heard about a new and up... Sorry, some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries. Anyway, next thing I knew, people...
Your last customer mentioned you're cooking where I'm headed.
I would be happy to oblige. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my... I hate to think what'll happen when I'm full. Even if I already had the right ingredients, unless...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and let's see, that'll do. As for the griddle, until I can have a new one for it, you'd likely find one in the scrounger pile. If you don't worry, I'll clean. You'll have no issue finding, assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothes.
Thanks, Mildew.
So that...
And don't let anyone push you around.
If you say so.
You're a good man. Your side quest shall be done. Now where is my friend? Where the hell is my friend? Hey, is that you there? Are you on top? Who the hell are you? Oh, my friend. Who's an imposter?
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of pain?
My dear magistrate, if you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers room face it. What other...
What's up, bitch?
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we?
We might.
Very well.
So, the savior...
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty, Ulvund Frio. So, what could have dragged you so much of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must...
I'm here for the embassy.
The embassy? Ah. Greater...
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my...
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you... Well...
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a hop...
Well, I refuse to play nice to some when my fellow laborers are intimidated and take...
How noble of you.
Noble. Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped off everything I've achieved.
And where is
the burden? The Carja risk. Someone had to.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed, I did. Until the Carja clean up their mess, I'm not risking.
Fair deal.
It's not mine. It's on behalf of all the who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja all we're asking for is the ability to share for a land work.
Right. And just
only an amount appropriate to my contract.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering.
I'm going to clear out the bristles. And when I'm done,
if that's what it takes.
Just be ready to blow. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Talk to the Carja magistrate. Where is my friend?
Savior.
I'd love some help.
Savior. My condolences.
I've dealt with worse.
The idea that the Carja purposely... It's completely absurd, but the louder and longer he's, the more support he'll get for his...
How did the Bristol...
No one knows for sure, but unless I don't...
No.
The old luck. Oh.
You said...
Said he could... Maybe, and maybe...
Some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
The hell is that?
Just passing.
First timer, huh? Well, I got an extra set. Sit. I'll give you something special if you.
Alright, minigame time. What the hell is this game?
All right, let's start off simple. The Tenakth like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy.
Okay.
We each get a set of pieces.
Alright.
Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Easy enough.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Yep. VP.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move.
True. For health,
how powerful their attacks are. The distance they can strike from. And of course, their health.
Alright, the plan already.
I mean, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Alright.
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first.
I do.
Since this is your first time, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now.
Alright, no problem.
Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Good. You got a burrow like me?
Try the machine on your right first.
Alright.
Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a room.
Right here.
Just need to, move that machine forward, Red. Gotta move that machine forward.
That's just it. I don't want to move it two, I want to move it one.
Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process.
Oh, you just want me to lose, you.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine.
Oh, you cheating cow.
Perfect.
And now you get to
There's
attack
not
me.
much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try with that machine on... Now move the piece close enough you'll be testing your machine's combat power. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, and your current machine has... So in total, your machine, since my machine isn't the one attacking, and just like your machine, it's not affected by grass. So right now, this means your machine can do 2... Did you get all that?
Yeah, I did. Easy enough.
Knew you were a smart one. Finished. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion.
I won't.
Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Oh, come on. I literally said I don't want to.
Now, you gotta attack my machine.
Fine.
That's about it for your turn.
And now you're gonna attack and kill mine.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces.
The front is armored.
Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot.
This game is actually
red
very
shows the
nice.
machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you.
This in real life.
Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Easy.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You're gonna have to move that machine downwards if you want to see this next trick.
Alright.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, and by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes, that overcharge your machine to attack mine a second. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's
see.
why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to
So
end
for
the game
example,
in
if
your
you're both
favor.
at 6 points, and if I
You'll
attack
notice you
doing
didn't
a
get
kamikaze
quite up to
move,
7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces.
I win. You're
That
trash.
means you're the winner.
Easy W, you suck.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from.
Yeah,
You'd be
yeah.
surprised the advantage you can gain. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2. I'll try. Oh, these are all my spare. It's a small set, but it should be enough. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces, though they'll need the right materials. Or you might find them in the. No, I've lost my fair share of pieces after. No need to thank me. Always. Now, if you feel like playing, I could even teach you a few more. Thanks.
Hey, no, think about it. I'll play right now. I love this minigame. Who cares about Saving the Wildlands? I'm gonna play poker. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. The rain knockback, machine types of scale. Let's go.
Ah, I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent, you compare its combat. The higher your machine's combat, so finding the right terrain is an essential strategy. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my... Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power.
It's 2, but
Combat
here gets
power
one
is
extra
the
point.
sum of and the value of the since your machine is attacking, it's also standing on. Add those together, and my machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points.
I see.
It's also not attacking, which means so my combat power. This means your machine. Go ahead and test it. There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack.
I see.
Grab your other piece and place it in front of my... Since it's standing on grassland terrain, this terrain has a value of 0.
Yeah.
This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position.
Yep.
But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point.
Yep.
Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it. Which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead.
But
Go ahead, try it out and see what happens.
We both
See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine to deal damage to several useful, right? There's still one more thing I want to show you. Alright, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines.
Because 12.
It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn.
So don't go into the water.
Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left.
Why do I have to?
See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless.
But I got a -1.
Well, I think that's enough yammering for me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Alright, let's see. Last one. Machine type.
For more tips?
Yep.
Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine. Alright, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more. Great, now grab your other machine.
A gunner type.
Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can take a look at the... Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram-type machine. Attack an enemy with it, and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash-type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things. It's got all the tips. I think that about does it for now, so...
Right? Easy to understand.
Let's do this.
I will kick your ass. Not a lot of choice. Here.
Time to make my move.
Fool. You absolute buffoon.
Board's all yours. I got a tough fight ahead of me. I'm up. You're up, Red.
What can I attack?
My turn.
Oh, you bitch.
That was brutal. That's the game. You up for a rematch?
How?
Here we go.
Like literally, how? She attacked me. Why can she attack once when I... Son of a bitch.
Okay, let's...
Here I want to be kind. Sure. I'ma fuck you up now, eh? You wanna act like a bitch? I'll be a bitch to you too.
Not that easy to get through my machine's armor, is it?
It's dead already.
Just one piece left. That sure dampens the forge. Time to get serious. I thought I had that one.
Shut the hell up. Easy.
Good luck.
Let's see, what do I have now? Let's see, Lance Ram type.
now. Okay, let's see. Gotta say, your odds aren't good, Red. Oh,
Shit.
I won! Probably shouldn't sound so surprised, huh?
Mary.
This is gonna be fun.
Alright, alright. Got a plan. The burrowers will make my back line. The Landsman will be my front line.
Your turn. Time to make my move. Your move, Red. My turn. One less piece on the board. Your turn.
Yeah, nah, this is also fucked.
Knocked right off the board. Time to make my move.
Fuck me.
Not looking good for. I won! Oh, but I'll play you again if you want.
Staying too close is a bad idea because she can push them.
Alright, let's start off. The Tanakh
No,
like
no, wait,
to say.
wait, no.
Ending it here? Okay.
I don't want to do the fucking tutorial.
Let's play.
I don't like ram types. Let's see.
Okay, let's see. That's it for me. Armor is your best friend in this game, I'm telling you. I'm up. You're up, Red. Board's all yours.
Die.
Ah, off the board it goes. Ah, knocked right off the board. Board's all yours. Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot.
And now you die.
I'm up.
And now you're stuck.
Just one piece left.
Die.
My turn. That was brutal. That's it for me.
Indeed it is. Die.
Now that was a game, even if I lost.
Easy, you suck. Give me your money. Give me your money. I can shoot.
Here we go.
Let's see. Let's scrounge up. Let's see. More health, more movement. Scrounger is overall better. Aggressive with him. Round sounds definitely frontal.
Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. Well, that's done now. Your turn.
Damage. And you could.
That was brutal. Time to get serious. like I lost.
You didn't even get one of my pieces down. You suck. It was an absolute W on my behalf. Grazer is definitely the worst. Yes.
Let's play.
Let's go. Oh, my gun has to be on the back lines. Over here and want to support each of them.
That's it for me.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal.
Time to make my move.
Get close at your own risk.
You're up, Red.
Let's see. This will allow me to move.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
This will allow me to end you like
One
this.
less piece on the board.
I will end my turn. Fuck. My ass.
Board's all yours. Knocked right off the board. I'm up. You have to admit, that was impressive.
That was foolish at
Your
best.
turn.
Fool.
Well, that's done now. Lucky me, you hit armor.
So what? You're still losing. Brutally.
Your move, Red.
Which will push you. Death.
Well,
Easy.
spark my forge. You have beaten me on every one of my boards. Now that deserves a prize, I say.
Well, thank you. Easy.
Good luck.
Scrappers on each side.
done now.
Quick death.
Time to get serious.
Bastard.
One less piece on the board.
That's horrible. That's
Knocked it right off the board.
absolutely horrible.
That was brutal. My turn. Guess luck's not on your side today, Red.
Oh, already over? Shit, my bad.
Let's do this.
Alright. Got a plan this time. Scrappers like this. Burrower like this. Burrower like this time. Lens on here. And the lens on here.
Come on.
You go.
Your turn. Off the board it goes. Time to get serious. The board's all yours. That was brutal. Time to make my move. One less piece on the board.
Alright, that's good.
You're up, Red.
Oops, dies.
Well, that's done now.
Mine moves back here.
Okay.
And
Let's see. Your move, Red. Knocked right off the board. Board's all yours.
this Burrower has one. Oh well, one victory point and we win. Let's destroy him. I will charge for the W.
You got me. Fair and square.
Easy W.
Don't be a stranger.
Who the hell are you? I have never seen you before.
Knew you come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get
Very
a
pleasant.
pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Fair.
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table!
Education, you pig.
Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Indeed.
So the where did they?
They just lost some. But I heard Top did the stop. Won't be able to have 2 words. Olvin. He's hoping until he's been and people actually lots given. I thought, well, but heard about the bins and the so around how he got he knew some getting in the thing and the stats.
This
if he would don't know the claim and it would not to mention so he could he's a figures if he.
Well,
anytime flame him.
Always a pleasure.
Careful.
Milk up. Let's check again. And that'll be all for today. See you guys next time.